Hello. Today we're going to look at how to display dates in month and year format in Primavera P6. So recently, a friend of mine asked if he could do that. And what this guy normally does is he copies his schedule data from Primavera P6, paste in Excel, and then format the date to the month and year format. And then he PDFs this Excel spreadsheet and sends it out to whatever they want to do. Some different reasons why you don't want to display the day part of your date. Most likely management or it's a high level. You just you don't want to commit to certain dates if you have a rolling wave schedule where you've not bottomed out everything. So this guy would prefer if he can, instead of issuing PDFs from Excel, he will want to issue his PDF from Primavera P6 so that would give it more credence. And so I said, okay, I'll have a look. And the first thing I did was to go to user preferences. So that's edit user preferences and check the date. So there are different formats options here. The date format, so we have day, month, year. Yep. So for date format, there's no getting away from it. You have the three parts of the date, day, month, year. Okay, it's just how you want to, the sequence in which they appear. So we'll stick to day, month, year. That's fine. 4 digit year, no. Month name, yeah. Leading zeros, yep. Okay, so I don't want to show time. So this is the format it will show. Let's try the other options and see what happens. So if I uncheck this, close. Uh, no, this is not what I would like. Go back, get the name back, change this. Still not in the format I want. So what this means is, yeah, we're back to the format we want. What this means is that we're limited by the options, the date formats we have in Primavera P6. There might be other ways of doing this. There might be other option settings you need to change the date format, but right now I don't know of any. So if you know of a way to do this from directly from P6 settings, just hit me, drop a comment, and yeah, I'll be happy to implement that. So to help this guy, what I've come up with is to use a user-defined field. To use user-defined fields. So let's say I add two new user-defined fields. The first one will be formatted start date. I'm using text feed deliberately. You can call it any name you want. I'm just, and the second field will be formatted finish date. Close this. Now I'd like to add these new columns to my layout. So if I go to user defined field, formatted start date, formatted finish date, change the size, just call it start date, call this finish date. Both are empty just now. You see, so if I save this layout, okay. Now, one way to do this, the way I know to do this is to use global change. So if I go tools, global change, let's say new, because I want to do for every date. So I'll start with, if I click the then portion, this section of global change. So if I click this portion of global change, select our new user defined feed, formatted start date, click on this. So P6 has got certain functions. You've got like four different functions: day of the week, left string, right string, substring. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the substring because I want to extract part of the date. So I want to remove the month part of the date. Maybe just let me close this for now. So the way, okay, before I close this, so substring works like this. You add your parameter, which would be my date, start or finish date, and then the point in which you want to extract the substring from, and then the length of the substring. So if I cancel this for now so that I can show you something. So I've got this date, 30th March 2022. So if I want to remove the day part of this date. So it will be, this is 1, 2, 3. So I want to remove the first three characters of this date. So my substring should start from the fourth character, and I need 1, 2, 3, the month dash the year YY. So I need 6 characters after that. So my substring will start from character 4 and give me the next 6 characters. So if I go back to global change, I can't remember the one we're using. I'll just delete this two and start afresh. Say new, click this section, add, formatted start date. I go substring, replace parameter with start because it's the start date. Character 4, 6. I do the same for formatted finish date. Substring again. This time replace parameter with finish. From the fourth character, and I want to extract the following 6 characters. So we finish our formula. So you click change. For this prompt, you say yes, you want to continue. Now, you notice something weird. Our dates is shown December 1999. They're all showing December 1999. I don't know why, but I have a feeling. Let me cancel this. I don't want to save. I don't want to commit these changes. Are you sure you want to exit without committing? Yes. So I think what's happened is substring works with text field, but what I've done now, this is a text field. I'm trying to extract this strings from date, and that's for some reason P6 is just showing December 1999. I don't know what's happening in the background, but I have a feeling it's because I'm applying the substring function to a date. So a workaround will be, I'll do it this way. So instead of applying the substring to this date, first of all, I'll delete this. Let me delete both of them. Add the formatter start date again. So this time, what I want to do is to convert the date to a text. Then apply the substring to that text. And the easiest way to convert a date to text in Primavera is to, so our formatted start date is a user-defined field. It's also a variable. It's also a variable. So assign your date to that variable and then apply the substring function to the variable. So what I'm saying is for this, say start equal, formatted start equal to start, and formatted finish date equal to finish. Now, formatted start date, we can now apply the substring to this. So because the variable formatted start date currently stores the start date. Let me prove to you that it's actually storing the start date. So close this and delete that line. Do global change. Apply the change. Yes. As you can see, the our UDF fields, these variables now have all the date values we want them to have. So I'll close this, exit without committing. Yep. So that proves that we've converted the dates to strings, to text, text strings. They're both the same thing. So next is to extract the month and year portion of the dates from the strings. So you can add or copy. So if I select this, copy, paste, I should have just added it. So this time, substring, and my variable is formatted start date. And what I want is from the fourth character, I need 6 characters. Okay, add formatted. Let me expand this so that you can see clearly. Formatted finish date equal to substring. Replace my parameter with my variable, which is also called formatted finish date, to extract from the fourth character, and I need 6 characters. So yep. So I need to. So for your give your global change a name, and it's the activities subject areas subject area we're working in. So give it. I can say formatted month year date. Okay. Now change. Click on change. Yes, I want to proceed. As you can see at the bottom, you see, so what our global change does is, first of all, converts the date to strings, which is the first 2 lines for each activity. Then next thing, it extracts the month and year portion of the date. This is the bottom. So, and this is what we want to see. So I'll click commit changes. Would you like to save the log? No. It's applied. Click OK. You can see our global change is not there for us. We can come back in future to use it. Close. And our layout now has the date format that we want. So just do a bit of housekeeping. Click on columns because we only want the month, year, date format. We wouldn't want to show the start and the full date. So hide this. You're left with this. If this is for a bid or so, you might want to hide the date, the duration, or sometimes you keep the duration. So as you can see, our schedule has a date format that we want in just month and year. So what I'll do is save this layout. I would advise you to also save it as a project layout and call it formatted dates. You can name it anything. It's something that will make it easy for you to identify the layout. So click save. So we'll save that layout. We can PDF this now. But if you notice, we're trying to hide the dates, but someone can, by looking at the bar charts, the Gantt chart section, can easily, might be able to decipher the dates. Like you can see, it looks like 15th October. So you might want to hide the Gantt chart section. Yep, there's no Gantt chart. And also, since it's just dates, change it to portrait. Yep, as you can see, it looks better now. Change it to portrait, and you can save this as a PDF, and then issue it out. So what this means is every time you need to issue a layout of the schedule with this date format, all you need to do is open your layout, run your global change, and send out your PDF. Yeah. So that's all for today. I better save this layout. Yeah. Be sure. Check. Yeah, it's still there. So that's all for today. And if I don't produce another video before Christmas, man, this is wishing you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance. Hopefully, I get to issue another video before then. But hey, you never know. Well, you take care and have a blessed day.